guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of S-Tuner. Today we are building an AE86 Drift Spec car. Now this was requested to do a Drift Spec version, like I said. And normally those would have like a livery and everything on it, but because I'm on sort of a time constraint today, I won't be able to do a livery, unfortunately. So I will be doing the Coupe Levin, or however you want to pronounce Levin, L-E-V-I-N, L-E-V-I, yeah, right? I think. I don't really know. We can do a shark nose. What? I want to see what a shark nose AE86 looks like. Shark nose. This is gonna be weird. Okay. Probably stock would fit that the best. That looks weird. I don't know. I've never seen a shark nose AE86. Plus the mesh looks all not right in this area here. But yeah, Drift Spec AE86. We're doing the Levin. I don't know if this was specifically what car you wanted to see for this, but I hope it is, because that's what I chose to do. So guards. We should probably choose our guards first. We'll do LE wide. Get some wide guards going on here because, you know, that's the way to do it. Now we gotta find a front bumper that actually looks pretty decent for the Drift Spec quote-unquote build here. OSL. I kind of really like the first one that we chose, actually, the GL here. But it doesn't line up properly with the guard, which is kind of weird. Is there a specific bumper I have to choose? Stock doesn't line up. Type 1 maybe? Type 1 doesn't line up. UR. Does UR line up? No. None of them line up with the guard there for some reason. But I do like this one the best. I think the GL. So we'll go ahead and do our side skirts and everything. Yeah, those will work. Those will work with the car. As their GL. No GL for the rear. However, OSL is probably going to be the best option for that. Maybe Type 2. Type 3 is definitely not what we're going to choose there. Yeah, Type 2 I think looks better than OSL, so we'll go with that. Possibly change the front bumper up right now because I've got this other stuff going on. That sort of flows more with the rest of the car, so I'll probably leave that one there if I'm being honest right now. So our headlights, we have quite a few options for the headlights here. Go ahead and throw that on. I don't really like those because of that middle piece. That is probably what we're gonna go with. And then this one I believe is just an open grill. That's got two little lights in there. Let's go ahead and go with this one, the Type 2, and then we'll just paint that black later on. But yeah, this thing's actually looking pretty decent, if I'm honest. I just don't like how there's that big gap between the guard and the bumper. But we'll just have to live with it for a little bit, I guess. Now, for our rear, probably just these. Those are kind of ugly on it. Those are for the hatch. So yeah, we'll go with these. Wing, we have quite a few wing options, but since it is a Drift Spec car, we may use one of these wings. Yeah, here we go. Spoiler 6.6, no, I don't want to use that. Spoiler BCL, no, I don't want to use that. Spoiler BL, no, I don't want to use that. Spoiler DL, I didn't even know that was in the game. I'm probably going to end up using that. I didn't know that was in here. Spoiler Swan 1, nope. And Spoiler TD, nope. Okay. DL. I really like low mount spoilers that are super aggressive like this, so this is a really nice option, if I'm honest. Let's have it go to the back like this. Move it down. There we go. Yeah, that's great. That is a great wing right there. Alright, nice. Now we can move on to other parts here. We got bash bars and stuff. Alright, let's change our guards to stock. That way it just lines up properly. And then we can go over to our other parts. Or sorry, accessories, I mean. Nope, we were on other parts, weren't we? Yes, we were. Okay, front flare. We'll take a look at all these flares and see which looks better. Not flare 2. Not flare 3. Not flare 4. All these go across the front. Flare LM. There we go. That is probably what we're going to choose. Because the body kit is the LM body kit. So, I mean, that should go with it, I guess. Looks pretty good. Throw a roof spoiler on there because roof spoilers are mad. They are really mad. Yeah, that's pretty sick, actually. This car is actually turning out to be quite the good build, if I'm honest. All right, exhaust 04. Actually, you know, I have an idea here, I should say. Exhaust 03 is the can. Nope. Where's the canister style? Is that exhaust 5? Yes. Okay. So here is my plan. We'll go ahead and copy this. Move it over to there. We'll get this positioned up first, and then once it's all nicely positioned, we can go ahead and oops, I don't want to rotate that at all. I want to rotate the Y out like that. Nice. Okay. So we go ahead and move that up to about there. That should be good. Now we'll go ahead and put the exhaust 04 in here. And the hardest part here is going to be getting the scale to be 100% accurate. So we're going to that'll work. That'll work like that. Sick. Okay. This just turned out to be working quite well, I would say. We just need to get the scale. I can't speak right now. We just need the scale to be good. And we got ourselves a nice looking exhaust here that angles itself down. That is what I was going for when I started this build. You know what? We don't even need to get it scaled 100% accurate. We just should get it to be bigger than the current existing tube, and we should be good. So like that. Go ahead and we'll get this moved back to about there. And then if we get things lined up properly, there you go. Yeah, I think that works. I mean, obviously we got this part sticking out, but once we lower it, you won't really see that at all. So yeah, I would say that's a pretty decent looking exhaust. Turned out to be not as great as I was hoping it would look, but hey, it still looks pretty decent in my opinion. Throw intercooler 01 in there, but it doesn't want to load for some reason. Intercooler 02. Intercooler, okay, they both loaded in now. Okay, that's cool. 01. Nice. We don't even have to move it. It's already lined up properly. That is good. Roll cage full. Go ahead and throw that in there. Even though I'm just going to be making the windows black. Now we go on to our wheels. The wheels that we should choose for this, I don't really know, to be honest. Obviously, like T37s are an obvious choice, or T37Vs, I guess it would be. Watana Bs, obviously, very, very typical choice, I guess it would be. CR01s probably look pretty good on this. Let's go ahead and make those 15s, complex those tires. Let's go ahead and drop the suspension down. And then change to brake type 2 first. Convo P, CR01. I use the CR01s on a lot of builds, I've noticed. Surprisingly. I don't know, they just look good on like everything. Everything that needs small wheels, it looks good with. Okay. Maybe 35s. Let's go 35 for the tire profile. Now, oops, I hit my mic there. -10 camber in the front. So we're gonna have to lift it up just a little bit. Because there we go. So -10 in the front. The rear was requested to have 0 camber, but like no car has 0 camber, so we'll do -2 just to make it look more realistic. Okay, well that's unfortunate. If we lift that up just like one little bit. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I may be able to mess with the offset just a little bit more. Nope. That is pushing it right there. That is 100% our wheel setup right now, which actually looks pretty great. Our Formula Drift. It's not a Formula Drift Spec, but it's a Drift Spec AE86 11 Coupe. 11 hatch would have been nice too. But yeah, this is looking really good. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. Give it a little bit of some dish going on there to give it a nice little look. And then I'm gonna leave the interior blank because I'm just gonna make the windows black, as I said. So now this is where, in replacement for the livery, this is my idea. If I can get the color for this looking pretty decent. Okay, so go ahead and paint this a black. There we go. Paint this also black. I'm basically just going to try and make it look like, you know when you see a race car that doesn't have the livery on it yet, and it's like gray and black. That is basically what I'm trying to go for right now. Get the wing to be properly colored and stuff, but yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to achieve with this look, I guess. Hopefully that makes sense. Because like I said, I don't have the time to do a livery right now. Unfortunately, I would really like to do a livery for this because I feel like that would make this car just look 100% complete, and it'd be pretty phenomenal. But unfortunately, I don't have the time for that. I feel like black wheels would look good here. There we go. Our wheel face can be red to match the calipers. Nope, doesn't want to be red. You want to be red, or you don't want to be red? There we go. It's red. What else do we have to do here? Hood's black. Fenders are black. Exhaust needs to be chrome. And then we're pretty much golden, I would say. Pretty much golden. Except for our lights. We'll have to paint our lights. Let's go ahead and quickly do the intercooler here. And then we'll change the environment up just to get a better look at the reflections, so we can properly paint our lights, if that makes sense. Aw, sick. It did every single window at once. That is when you know you did the dream right. The dream has been achieved when you can paint every window at the same time. Alright, go ahead and move our lights up. So this is the underside. We'll go ahead and paint this nice and chrome. This will be 100% see-through. This here, if I can get red. Here we go. And then this will be a nice orange. Alright, good. Now we move these back down into position. And everything should look pretty nice. Nice and reflective. Okay. Things are working out pretty well here. Go ahead and make that. Aw, those look sick. Those are great. S-Tuner, I don't know what you did for the headlights on this and What other car was that? I completely forget the build we did that had the really nice headlights just like this. Like, that looks amazing with these types of reflections. Alright. Well, yeah, there we go, guys. That is our Drift Spec AE86. I honestly didn't remember if he wanted the 11 or the Treno. But I just decided on doing the 11 because I like the 11. The 11 looks better in my opinion, if I'm honest. Like, it's just what I think. I'm gonna copy this quickly and apply it to the mirror to get that looking the same as the car. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a suggestion down below for which car you want to see me build next, and I'll try and get around to it. Hopefully the next time I do some sort of drift spec car, I will be able to do a livery for it, because that should make things look a lot better. But yeah, I really like the way this turned out, if I'm being honest. Let me just quickly do the calipers here. And yeah, other than that, guys, this build turned out to be pretty decent. I'm probably going to take some pictures with it, even though it's not as fancy. I might actually save the car and do a livery on it and then post the pictures. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just be sure to stay tuned to my Facebook page. If there is any pictures of it, they will be posted there. But yeah, until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.